Hey, I'm Louise, a product owner at Qover, and today I want to demo some of Qover's tech capabilities, specifically our embedded insurance orchestration platform. Our platform allows us, through configuration only, to create a set of APIs that you can integrate into your ecosystem. This means we can configure any insurance product in any country in a matter of weeks instead of months. Our platform is composed of more than 25 microservices that we built in-house and orchestrate for our clients. In this demo, I want to focus on our policies API just to show you what we can do. Let's get started. So our platform can accommodate many types of different insurance products, but today we have a client that has a fleet that wants to launch embedded insurance, and so to insure all the vehicles that they have on the road. They want to create two packages, a standard package with MTPL and MOD, and a premium package which includes MOD, MTPL, and roadside assistance. So this is how we'll go about integrating them into our system. So the first step in configuring any insurance product is what we call the product configuration. So here we're really defining what our products and coverages are going to look like and how it will operate within our platform. So our client is called Wow Fleets, and we know they want to offer two insurance packages, the standard package and the premium package. The standard package includes the MTPL and MOD coverage, and the premium package includes MTPL, MOD, and roadside assistance. You'll notice here that the MOD coverage has been added as premium. It's a variant, and it's probably more expensive and offers more extended coverage for users of the premium package. Now let's dive deeper into our coverages and take a look at how we are implementing them in our product configuration. So we have the MTPL coverage. Here we're going to mention the insurer behind the coverage. So here it's Amazing Insurance. And then I'm also taking a look at the pricing. So we support different types of formula. Here we have an expression that's going to depend on the values sent through the API when creating your vehicle. So here I'm checking to see whether the vehicle is electric or not. And I'm also looking at the value of the vehicle. According to those two factors, you'll have a different price. Through here, I can also set my taxes and choose to add any commissions or discounts if applicable. You'll see that the coverage assistance is covered by a different insurer, and here it's called Shield Assistance. The pricing here is also different, so I no longer have a formula, I just have a lump sum of $2,500 per year. For the MOD, I have two different types of pricing. I have a pricing for the premium variant, which is included in the premium package, but I also have a regular type of pricing, which is included in the standard package. Again, it's just an expression that depends on whether the vehicle is electric or not and on the value of the vehicle. Now let's take a look at the features of our platform that we can turn on or off. So we have a policy schedule generation. I've turned this off, but if turned on, this can send a contract to every customer once they subscribe to the insurance. We also have some reporting features. So when you include MTPL in a vehicle's coverage, sometimes you have to report that to authorities. We take care of that, and this is where you choose to enable it or not. Here I have set it to false. Now we can also generate green cards and send emails to the policyholder. Here I'm telling you that the pricing is going to be in euros and that the model of the pricing is a subscription one. We support different types of pricing models. Another one would be pay as you go, for example. Here I know the amount that the insurance is going to cost upfront for the year. Now let's take a look at our subject schema. Here we're looking at what data Wow Fleet needs to send us through the API when they create and add a vehicle to their fleet. So we're requiring the make, the model, the VIN, which is the vehicle identification number, the VRN or the license plate, the vehicle value, and whether it's an electric vehicle or not. You can also add some restrictions. So for make, for example, I want minimum 2 characters and maximum 25. And for the VIN, I know that it has 17 alphanumeric characters, so I can add that to the product configuration as well. Finally, I'm choosing the countries in which Wow Fleet operates. We have Belgium, the UK, Germany, and France. And for each of those countries, I can choose the languages that I want to be supported there. Now we've finished our product configuration. Let's move on to creating our first master policy. So to do this call, I'm going to mention who the partner is. I'm going to mention the countries that I want in this master policy. And then I can also mention when it's going to start And then I'm also entering all of Wow Fleet's information. So let's create that. And we have successfully created our fleet. Now let's go and look at what it looks like in our system. Okay, so if I go into our system, I can see the fleet has successfully been created here, and I can access its different countries, its start and end date, and review the policyholder information. Okay, so let's start adding some cars to our fleet. Now, once we have done the product configuration and the master policy, this is actually quite a simple call to make. So I only need some information. I'm going to be asking for the start date of the vehicle, so when it joins the fleet. I also need to know which country it's from. This is important for reporting to the authorities, and the package that has been chosen. So here we have a standard package that is only going to include MOD and MTPL. So let's add this car to our fleet. So the call was successful. We have a first version of this vehicle. And if you look closely at the response, you'll see that we include the premium details for each coverage. So for MTPL, for the remainder of the year, I'm going to be paying around 2,459 euros. And that's the price that the customer is going to pay. Around 410 euros of this is tax. And then we also have the information pertaining to the MOD. So here it's a bit cheaper. It's going to be 492 that the customer will pay for this year. If we scroll down to the bottom of the response, we have the full premium that the customer is going to pay. This, of course, is just the addition of all of the coverages. And so for this year, that's about 2,950 euros for MTPL and MOD insurance. Let's add a second car to the master policy because why not? This time it's a car from the UK. It starts on the same date and its package is standard. Okay, so that's another successful request. Let's go and see what the cars look like in our system. Okay, so let's check our risk items. That's what we call what we're insuring here, so our vehicles. And I can see the two vehicles I created. So we have our Toyota and our Golf, both on the standard package. Okay, let's update our vehicle. At any time, they could choose to switch any of the data pertaining to a particular car. Now, let's say for the last car that we created, they want to update its package to premium, and that change will take effect in 2 months. So let's make that call. And we can see it was successful. So the car has now been bumped to its second version. You'll still be able to access all the information of the first version, of course. And if we check its package, it's now the premium package that includes roadside assistance as well. And we can see it here. So of course, you also get all the details for the premium again. And a nice feature is that here we have the delta. So we actually can see the difference in premium for this version compared to the older version. And so you can see that the delta is around 2,100 euros. So that's the extra price that the customer will be paying to insure their car on the premium package. So now I can see the two cars that we've created in our system, but the latest car that we've created now has the premium package, which means that we have the MTPL and MOD being provided by Amazing Insurance, and then we have the extra assistance coverage, which is covered by Shield Assistance. And if we look at the visual representation of the packages, let's check out the premium package. So we see that we have the MTPL, the MOD, and the assistance. So if you want to visualize the two versions of your vehicle, we can send this request. And here's a nice way of visualizing the two versions of the vehicle. So we have V1 that went up until here, so up until September, and then we have V2 taking over. And again, you can see the difference in premium. So from V1 to V2, we have 2,000 in premium extra per year for a total premium of 7,300 euros. And another nice visualization is looking at the premium in detail of the risk item. So you can call this at any time. And let's look at the response. So here you have two tables that cover all of the premium details for the first version of the car that was on the standard package and the second version of the car that was on the premium package. So we want to be fully transparent, and at any time the client can call this route to find out how much the insurance of the vehicles are going to cost them. So that's it for this demo. Hopefully you saw how easy it was to configure a product and a master policy. We support many different combinations, different insurers, different coverages, really any types of combinations that you could think of. Go crazy. We can switch on or off many parts of our platform according to your needs. So that's it for today, and please reach out if you would like a demo. Thank you for listening.